No problem here. Well, I can certainly tell you there is a big problem. Because our freaking dude who can revive people and just use Thunder Gamma has now left the party. I'm telling you, dude, that's a very big problem. God, what is up with Pooh? Anyway, hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 37 of EarthBound. I don't know if there's a dungeon, man, but there's a strange-looking tower to the northwest. This key I picked up a little while ago shall maybe open the tower. You may have it, but I do not need it. It seems you had too many. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of knew that we would have way too many stuff. I'm gonna drop the bottle of water. See, this is the reason why I gave away items from Pooh to everybody else, because he would be out of the party for a little bit because he just met an old dude who's going to teach him how to get over there, Marauder Octopus. Oh my. Yeah. Okay, so Marauder Octobot, I believe, is one of those enemies that explodes after it's killed. So I'm not really too sure on that. I don't necessarily remember, but I would still be very wary of it regardless. Anyway, yeah, Pooh's out of the party, so now it's once again just back down to 3. And I really don't understand this game at times. I really don't understand this game at times. How, PSI rocking can just, miss a whole lot, I guess. And also the fact that Jeff can get killed at any given moment. Please, God, let me heal up Jeff. Thank you. But yeah, I really don't understand this game at times. Like, I really like this game a lot, but there's just some things wrong with it. Like, why did Pooh get introduced so late? Oh my god. Why did Pooh get introduced so late? Why did he get introduced so late when he's part of the main trio? Why does the, why does the monkey cave suck so much butt? Why is it that, Porky's or Pokey's house can be totally fine? Well, I guess I'm technically correct on the whole Pokey part. But yeah, oh my god, can we please? Can we please? Thank you. Okay, so the Octobot doesn't really explode when they die, thank god. Since I'm dealing in pretty rough stuff, I can't run my business in town. Okay, so he has a French fry pan, which, which is an upgrade for Paula. Crusher beam for Jeff. Bazooka. Bottle of DX water, beef jerky, secret herb, and most importantly of all, the most broken thing ever made. The multi-bottle rocket. Also, we are completely overloaded with stuff that we can't really get. And I can't exactly, teleport all the way back to town and stuff. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to be a thing. So, Crusher Beam, I'm going to buy for... Ah, God. Jesus. Yes. Why is yeah, another thing. Why does inventory suck so bad? See, yeah, I don't understand this game at times, dude, but, it's a thing. It's a thing. What can you do? What can you do, right? Right. So, yeah, you might as well throw away your big bottle rockets because multi-bottle rockets are, like, the best thing ever. They are the most broken item in the whole game. Well, for one, only Jeff can use them. For two, they cause so much damage. That's why they're so broken, and you can just buy them. So, congratulations. You can now officially tear this game a new asshole. Like, seriously, you've pretty much won the game if you can scrounge up the cash to buy loads, and I mean loads of multi-bottle rockets. I'm not really going to use them. I'm going to limit myself for multi-bottle rocket usage. Okay, good. Beautiful UFO. I am not going to subject myself to multi-bottle rocket usage unless it's like an extreme emergency. So I'm just gonna keep them around. I'm gonna keep them around, you know, just for safety's sake. Because you never know with my skill in this game. You honestly never know. Like, I have the feeling that I can only grind if I feel like it. Like, if I feel like it's necessary to grind, then definitely. However, I don't really think there's necessarily any need to grind. Look at this thing. Look at this marvel of the universe called Dungeon Boy. Looks like you could enter, but it's locked. Maybe we should use that key, shall we? Yes, indeed, we may enter. Welcome to some really, really odd music. And we are inside somebody's body. Ew. My statistics show that 70% of people go to the right first. What are you, oh god. This game invented the Persona Online thing. Though you can't get up there now, you might be able to later. Brick Road. Yeah. Your first goal is to reach the 4 ropes. Okay. So we just basically have to climb our way up here throughout Dungeon Man. This is a useful item at the dead end after you make quite the long walk. Cup of life noodles, but he's got too much stuff already. Yeah. I'm gonna throw away that bottle of water because it's kind of useless, and I'm gonna open up this thing to a couple life noodles. This is just kind of the thing where I'm kind of hoping that I can get at least a little bit reprieve in items, because I really need to. I wonder why I'm in the restroom here. Just who am I? What is life all about? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you nervous? I'm not dangerous. Don't worry. Oh, really? I can't imagine why. Well, good night bench. Okay. Here's a good night bench where you can rest up easy and, oh, Spectrum Beam. Yes! The Spectrum Beam. Is it a little bit better than the Crusher Beam? Yeah, it is. So I just wasted money for nothing. I'm so glad I wasted all my money for nothing, even though I barely made a dent in my money at all. Monkey soup, hey. Well, the rain pendant I kind of want to sell, so I don't want to do that just yet. Yeah, I can drop the Horn of Life. Okay. So, Dungeon Man has enemies in it. So here you got your mystical record, which is an enemy we've seen before. Okay? It's even got the same sort of experience statistics and everything. And by the way, here's a payphone, hospital, and an ATM should you need some money. And yeah, I am definitely not in the mood to do that. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Escargot Express to see if they see if they pick up items in here. I really hope they do, because I'm kind of loaded. I'm kind of actually legitimately loaded on items right now. Okay, thank God. Okay, I'm loaded on items right now, so I'm just gonna spend my time a little bit here just clearing up my inventory. Because seriously, I absolutely need it. And I think I actually maxed out the Escargot Express. Because I kept saying that, hey, we can't take any more than 3 items right now. So I hope you understand. Anyway, we have a culmination of worthless protoplasm, scalding coffee cup, and another mystical record. And if you couldn't really tell, these are enemies we've seen before. Specifically, we've seen the worthless protoplasm in Jeff's first section. Again, critical hits, Jesus! We've seen the mystical record already in the Forsyth department store, and also the mystical, the scalding coffee cup from the thing. From the Forsyth department store. Hello, it's your dad. I'm the floor, I guess. Jeez. Wait, what if my dad is Dungeon Man? What if that happened? I don't understand. I don't understand, dude. Okay. So anyway, you go to the left. Get more presents. Get $5. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's not really great, but, you know, helps. Get a snake. And more enemies in prison. So what could this be? Another scalding coffee cup and that. Yeah. We've already seen these. Yeah, the enemy selection in the Dungeon Man is not that great. If we're new enemies, though, that would be cool. It'll make this place seem a little bit worth it. But otherwise, we've seen these guys. What do you mean no problem there? Super Plush Bear, I'll gladly take it. I'll gladly take it. Okay, so I believe we go up now. And oh god. There's another payphone right there, just in case you get a taxi. Get an instant revitalizing machine, a freaking submarine up there, and a bicycle. The grass is always greener and another rope. I wonder why that is. Gee, I wonder why. I mean, at the very least, we get some extra protection with us. If you work hard, you don't have time to get burned. Sir, Mr. Brick Road, sir, you do realize there is something called burnout, right? I learned it from Jaden Animation Senpai that burnout is like the worst thing. And also, Burnout the game is kind of cool. Especially that remastered game coming out. Hey! Follow this and you're bound to be successful in EarthBound. I believe it. Anyway, you just need to find the proper rope in which you need to go to. That's literally all you do. Get a Dolly's clock over there, so thankfully you'll have your chance. This is the second floor of my body. Yes, indeed. What's a dungeon? That is my eternal question. Gee, I wonder what a dungeon is. I certainly hope the dungeon is like, there's a hole down below. You don't have to worry about this for now. Well, that's good. We don't have to worry about that for a little bit. Get $10. I put out a bulletin board, but it's probably unnecessary. You know what? Speaking of that word, I never, ever spell that right. I always feel like I need to correct myself in order to spell that word. I mean, like, unnecessary is just weird. Anyway, if we haven't seen this yet, this is the Lesser Mook. It can do hypnosis on us, and yeah, that's about it. Jefferson level 47. At least you'll get to see one new enemy, at least. Okay. Let's keep on trucking. Hold down below the... And yeah, not to mention, this place can get a little bit confusing at points. Let's rest up. At the very least, we can easily, very easily, rest up here. And that brings me to a thing. Dungeon Man's dungeon is kind of easy. I just kind of feel like, you know, this should have been saved for a little bit earlier on. Like, do you get that feeling? Do you get that feeling that maybe this should have been left for an earlier part of the game? Like, this wouldn't be so bad if Jeff, Paula, and Ness were in the same party for a while. Like, sometime between Foresight and Dusty Dunes. Level 55 for Ness. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Or maybe like a little after you rescue Paula. I don't know. Anyway, we get frickin' fire. Yeah. Frickin' fire as an enemy. What the hell? What the hell is that? Who knows what the hell that is? Hell. Gone every which way I could in this part. Couldn't really find anything, so let's move on to the final rope. See what we got. Another dead end. You have a strong-looking body. Wouldn't you like to be a dungeon worker? Absolutely not. I wouldn't want to be a dungeon maker if that's the case. Now, a Mario Maker, you know, I could do that. I could do that, you know. A happy home designer, I could definitely go for a happy home designer. I mean, I never really thought about it before. Oh, wait, this is where you have to go. I never really thought about it before, but maybe I could do a dungeon man. Maybe Nintendo could actually be a dungeon maker, you know? They can do that. This music is one of my greatest accomplishments. It definitely sounds like it came from the mind of, you know, a 4-year-old. Yeah, and that's the most wonderful thing, you know? Music made by 4-year-olds. It definitely sounds that way, you know? Hello. You're probably a lesser mook, right? God damn, Paula! Jesus! Paula, you are getting guts. It's like I said, Paula's the main enforcer. And speaking of guts, she got the sudden guts pill. That's so neat, dude. That's very neat. PSI Caramel! Hey! Not bad. Not bad at all. We only have one more item slot, and I'm gonna have to free up inventory again, do I? Oh yeah, it should be noted that lesser mooks can also use PSI Freeze. They can use PSI Freeze to cause 400 frickin' damage onto Ness. Who would have thunk that he would be weak to PSI Freeze? Maybe that's why Lucas could be a counter for him. This is the 3rd floor of my body. 3rd floor. Mad Duck. They can be a nice pet if they stay far away. I don't know about that. I don't know, man. But anyway, this is like a little bit of a zoo of sorts. This area is pretty interesting. Like, this dude just keeps around all these enemies as a zoo. Slimy little pile. He has a bad habit of burping. Gee, you fucking think? You never say those words, slimy little pile, ever again. Get a wet towel. I don't really need that. Let's go heal up. And nothing happens. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. And with all these sprites going in. Good job! You finally made it! There's a board upstairs that says that. Yeah, well, at least the game's telling me I did a good job. Good job. You finally made it. Aw, thank you. Okay, so as we make it up to a face, I'm going to use a PSI Caramel on Ness. Even though we just healed, just in case we get an item. Yeah. That face is mine. Feel free to talk to it. Welcome! Long time no see. Mr. Jeff, we met in Winters a long time ago. I'm Brick Road. Dr. Andronauts finally made me Dungeon Man. If you want, I'll come with you guys for a while. The return hole is over there. Jump in that hole and then walk out. Okay. Alright. Return hole. Jump in with all your courage. Yes, I will. But what's over here? I'm compelled to see. Goodbye, exit. Someday, you should enter with courage. The goodbye exit. aka the rectum. So you just fall down these holes, get to see a little bit of the area outside the map for once, get an IQ capsule, which I am definitely... Oh wait, who has less PP? Ness. I'm gonna give that to Ness right away, because he needs the IQ. And fall down some more, get back attacked by things. Why in the fuck was that a back attack, and why is Paula tanking a lot of hits? Jesus. Paula is like showing her colors, dude. She is a weapon of mass destruction. And I like that. And I like that about Paula. See, this is why Paula is like the best ever. She's like one of the best party members. It's always the girls, man. It's always the girls. Kumatora, Anna, and then Paula. The trifecta. Level 49 for Paula. And finally, as we exit, the drums. I don't know, man. I like drums. Drums are really cool. And they fit so much for Dungeon Man, honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna PSI life up myself. And I'm going to life up on good old Jeff as well. Alright, so with all that said, we're done here. And I keep on going out to the map here. There we go. We've made it very far in a short amount of time. So yeah. Anywho, next time on the EarthBound, we're taking Dungeon Man with us. Because he is a much better party member than Pooh could ever be. And he's a guest. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching and goodbye.